Drake May did his best to outduel the veteran quarterback, but Matthew Stafford's 4 touchdowns were just too much to match. The Patriots secondary getting picked apart today, and in a puzzling move, we did not see Christian Gonzalez shadowing the Rams' top receivers. The big story of the opening week was those contract extensions, and it all started with Garrett Crochet. The Sox locking up their ace to a 6-year extension, and then 48 hours later signing their young second baseman to a long-term deal. And those moves are immediately paying off. A lot of disappointment, Frank, especially as they just start to process what was such a quick ending to that game. But a lot of the players were actually very reflective about the group this year. Brad Marchand specifically saying that a lot of people counted this team out at the beginning of the season. So the fact that they even got to this point is something to be proud of. When it comes to this rebuild, fans have been told to be patient here for a few years now. What would your message to those fans be in terms of your process in getting this franchise back on track? In addition to Derek White and Luke Cornett, Jaylen Brown also made a huge impact in this game. In the third quarter, he had a play where he dove for a loose ball on the sideline. Joe Mazzulla called it one of the game-changing plays. So really just all around a team effort, every guy stepping up to keep this series going. For the first time, we can say it's Crochet Day at Fenway. The Sox ace making his Boston debut tonight in some very cold temps, 35 degrees at first pitch, and some very poor defense spoiled this one. No surprises here at Gillette Stadium today, as head coach Jerod Mayo has officially named Jacoby Brissett the team's starting quarterback. He said they are 100% behind the veteran and said everyone in the organization is on the same page as they stick to their plan to bring Drake May along slowly. It was Jaylen Brown with a monster performance with no Jason Tatum in the lineup. Now, Brown also spoke a short time ago, said his approach doesn't change going into games with no JT. He said he just does what the team needs him to do. And in this case, in game 2, it was 36 points on 12 of 19 shooting and 10 rebounds. Mike Vrabel said this was an easy pick to make. The Patriots needed a left tackle, and Will Campbell was the best option in this draft class. So now the Patriots have the guy that will protect Drake May's blind side. It has been a stunning start to the Eastern Conference semifinals as the Celtics are in an 0-2 hole to the New York Knicks. Today, the series shifting to MSG in what feels like a make or break. But one reason to feel optimistic, the Celtics set a franchise record in road wins this season. They had 33, just one shy of the NBA record. Now, Drake May was off to a good start in this game prior to leaving, especially on the ground. He was making a lot of plays, had 3 carries for 46 yards, including his first NFL rushing touchdown. Jerod Mayo said he caught up with May in the locker room at halftime, and being the competitor he is, the rookie did want to come back in the game, but of course he had to follow the NFL's concussion protocol. David Pasternak said point blank he was shocked that goal didn't get overturned. It was a huge swing of momentum for the Bruins, and it was pretty clear hearing from players in the locker room after that they didn't get much of an explanation as to why that goal wasn't called off for goalie interference. Next week at this time, the Red Sox will be playing meaningful games. The season opener 5 days away. Right now, all eyes are on the roster, mainly if Christian Campbell will make the cut. Well, he sure made a strong case today playing second base. How about this dive and grab in the first inning? Stick to what you know, right? Run the ball, because the Patriots have proven that they are extremely effective in that facet of the game. The first 2 weeks of the season, they put up over 170 yards on the ground in each of those games. If they do it a third time for the third straight week, that will set a franchise record to open the season. So put the ball in the hands of Ramondre Stevenson. Coming off a 3-day Christmas break, the Bruins are still on top of the Atlantic Division and second in the conference, but they're in the midst of their worst losing streak since December of 2019. They've dropped 4 games in a row, hoping to snap it tonight in Buffalo. The Bees open scoring just over 4 minutes in. Mason Lowry with the steal. Trent Frederick has the shot, and off the skate, Lowry with the rebound to score. That was nice. The only spark we saw on offense was when the rookie Malik Cunningham, as you said, came in, led the Patriots' only touchdown drive of the night. While he was the star on offense, another rookie happened to be the star on defense, and that is second-round pick Keon White. He was all over the field tonight, tallied 3 tackles, had a quarterback hit, and helped force a fumble all in the first half. We can officially call it May Day here in New England as the Patriots have selected the player they hope will be the face of the franchise. The Pats staying put with that 3rd overall pick, selecting Drake May out of North Carolina. Playing here for the Patriots and then coaching for the Patriots, all you've known is Bill Belichick. How do you plan on balancing carrying over kind of the Bill Belichick way that you're used to, but also implementing your own culture and way of doing things?
Yeah.
So to give you guys some perspective, we decided to show you. So the standard for an NFL tackle is to have 33-inch arms. Well, Will Campbell measured in at the combine as 32 5/8. So we'll show you how they measure it. It's from the top of the shoulder blade here to the tip of the fingers. And Will Campbell, again, 32 5/8 at the combine. So just a little movement would get him to 33. It's kind of crazy that it makes such a big difference going from, a few eighths of an inch. We'll see, though. It sounds like the Patriots are going to overlook that, and all signs, like we said, point to Will Campbell.